Canadians continue to face down the storm of inflation, and it has many cutting costs. And new data shows winter tires is one such item that could be cut.
People are concerned about their finances, but also they recognize the advantages of winter tires on Canadian roads.
The Canadian Consumer Winter Tire Study, commissioned by the Tire and Rubber Association of Canada and done by Ledger, found 1 in 3 say they're less likely to invest in the tires this year. Michael Majernik with the association says the numbers show Canadians are wanting to save, but they still see the benefits of the product. In fact, 81% driving a vehicle with winter tires say it saved them from an accident or loss of control. Christine Darbell with the Canadian Automobile Association says that number isn't surprising.
I think a lot of people who have winter tires have that sense that they just feel a lot more protected. And that if they are going to be in that scenario, that, they're going to be able to stop.
Winter tire use varies across the country. Quebec requires them, as does BC for highway driving. But elsewhere, the use ranges from 64% in the prairies up to 94% in Atlantic Canada. Even with their wide use, Darbell recognizes people's finances are tight. So for Canadians who can't afford the product, winter driving safety tips should be followed, including keeping a wider distance between vehicles on the road and giving yourself more time to get somewhere. Marty Weintraub with Deloitte Canada says it can come down to a personal decision and whether the tires are a want or a need.
Winter tires in some households are going to be perceived as something I got to figure out how to get because of the safety issue. I drive my kids to school or whatever, and I don't want to take that risk. But there's also segments out there that say, you know what, for just this 1 year, I'll probably get by without it and maybe drive slower, be more careful, and yes, take some more risk.
With recent Ipsos polling showing nearly 80% of Canadians blaming inflation for impacts to their holiday budgets, and Statistics Canada reporting 1 in 3 finding it difficult to pay for housing, food, and clothing, it has some spinning their wheels on how to keep up with the cost. Sean Previl, Global News.